What's going on, guys? Resilient Trading Group here, coming at you with another video. Today's a how-to video on how to identify a wedge, so let's jump into it. We're currently on the US dollar versus Canadian dollar on the 4-hour time frame. Now the first thing you need to do when identifying a wedge is actually spot the trend. So the current trend on this pair is a downtrend. So what we'd like to do is make sure our trend line is drawn very accurately, as so. And then what we like to do is then identify the wedge. Now, not a lot of people can see it, but you need to really look at the pair. So, as you can see, if you haven't spotted the wedge already, the wedge is actually right here. It's nearly broke it. So the wedge is in fact right here. Now, the difference between a wedge and a trend line, make sure that's as accurate as we can, making sure everything is hitting the absolute tip of the wicks. As you can see here, it needs to be as accurate as possible. Now, with wedges, how they work is a trend will just be in a nice downtrend. This will be resistance, and then that line there would usually act as the support. But with a wedge, what you've got is market having a big push down, very bearish. And then what will happen is it will go up, it will retest the trend line of the top resistance on the wedge, come back down, but not as far down, I apologise, go back up, and then it's going in shorter movements. As you can see from that movement compared to that movement is a lot shorter, and now what you can see is the candles are getting a lot smaller, the wicks are getting a lot smaller, and the wicks are becoming more frequent. And then what will happen is there will be a breakout. So markets will then break out depending on the width of the mouth. Now this is called the mouth. The mouth is on this pair about 500 pips. You need to go from the bottom to the top and measure it. And then what you do is you put that either side of the actual wedge. And this would be your take profit if the markets was to break the wedge going up, and this would be your take profit from the markets going down. And that's how you identify and also draw, and then that's how you also trade a wedge. Hope that's been helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.